Hello, traders. Looks like the market is going down. Only down maybe what? Not even 1%, but you can see where this is going. It's hitting this big fair value gap, so we may see a rebound here. That's on the 5 minute chart. Let me see on the Renko chart. Yeah, not much movement. You can see. I mean, not much volatility. How can I tell? Because look at the width, the distance between the deviation levels. The VWAP deviation level is not that big, so really not that much volatility. So what we can do is basically wait for a setup here. I'll be trading again my that one. I'll be trading my PA again. This one may well maybe 6 instead. You see how this goes. Yeah, that's right. 6. This could be on. Okay. So let's wait for a good trade setup here. Obviously, our trend is to the downside. Where price is below the 233, which is here, and also below the VWAP. And also, you can see the mid band of the Keltner channel or the 55 EMA is also below both the 233 and also the VWAP. So strong bias to the downside. Let me just okay. Let me see here. Let me just do this. I'll be back. I'll be right back. Yeah, I had to pick up a package. Okay, I'm back. There, that's what we want to see. We see the pullback there, but let's see what happens here. We want to see a reversal candle, reversal bar back down because this may just overrun. Since we're already down here, by the -2 deviation, has in fact already close to reaching the -2.5. This may have a tendency to go back up here, either the 233 or the VWAP. That's exactly what happened here. See this same thing? What's going on there? Going on here. So that can be just a repeat. I want to see this because you can see compare the differences here, right here. So you see it gets above here. That's where you can go, but you could have gotten right here closer, like right now. But the thing is, we're already close to the mid band here. We want to see if it does continue. Because if we see a reversal bar here, likelihood that it may continue coming down. Now, if I'm looking at this on let's say this with a fib, see, you can hear they're bringing some sellers, but let's see if it's a fake out or what. There's our pullback. Our target is one of two targets. This one, the 127 extension, or down here, the ultimate extension, which is the 161. Depends on the momentum, really. But I think I will try for this target right here. But you want to see a good reversal. You can't just predict it's going to go down. You want to see confirmation that it will come down. You want to see that it's committed to come down. Again, this is a Renko chart, a Ninja Renko chart, not ordinary Renko, but a Ninja Renko chart. The settings here is 6416. Before I proceed, I should show that thing. So here, we're going to see a reversal bar, but I'm not going to take it right away because it can still bounce off here on the -2 deviation. But again, we're still below the zero line on the MACD. Oh, here's a disclaimer. Any comments made during this live stream is strictly for educational purposes only. I do not provide any type of signal services whatsoever. I do illustrate how I trade the KT strategy, and so it's if you would decide to copy my trades, do it so at your own risk. I do not provide any type of. I'm not liable for any losses that may be incurred on your evaluation, right? So let me do it right here first. So there, let me bring this down, decrease there, and again scale in. See, like it's coming down there pretty good. Okay, I'll leave it there. So here I'm gonna basically scale in more.
Order submitted.
If it breaks this right there, so I have a first target there, and I was scaling with additional 6 contracts there. Then my ultimate target is here. I can still move depending on the if I gauge the strength of momentum. Where was I? Okay, so
Target filled.
do it your own risk if you decide to copy my trades. I'm not liable for any losses that may be incurred on your um, evaluation or your funded account. Okay. Any past performance is not indicative of future results. Oh, that must be Cortez. Hey, Cortez. So this is my PA trying to make at least another 1,000 or 2,000. And right now, my request, my payout request is still under review, which I'm surprised. This is my second payout on this account. I already received the first one of 2,750. So this is my second payout. And so this is what day is this on my, I'm already on my, while they're still reviewing, I'm still trading because I'm well over the profit target. Right now, I have $16,000 in profit on this 150K account. This is my 18th trading day. So give it another, I'm going to get 24 days. I'm going to request for another withdrawal. I'm well over the, I'm well over the what they call the buffer, which is 7,300 in profit. So if I can get this maybe to 17 or 18, if I can average around 1,000 to 2,000 a day. So let's say 8 trading days on 1,000 minimum. That's another 8,000. I withdraw 2,750. So when I do the withdrawals, I'm still building the account to the point where I can withdraw a bigger amount. But again, I'm not going to try to. I want to really build this account up. At the same time, get some withdrawals like 23,000, maybe 3,000 each 8 days. That's actually pretty good. I bought more evaluations, 150K evaluations. Again, Apex is having a 90% sale until tomorrow. What is it? Midnight? Yeah. So later until noon. No, wait. What is it? Thursday now? Thursday morning there? Yeah. So it's Thursday morning. So until Thursday 11:59 p.m., which here in the Philippines is Friday at 11:59 a.m. So you have until that time to take advantage of the 90% off. So what I did was all the big accounts are priced at the same amount of $29, I believe. That's a good deal for a 150K account. And the reason why I trade 150K because it has allows you for a lot of room in your trailing drawdown. And I do trade the micros on the 150K. Sometimes I do one e-mini. It depends on the volatility and how the market is moving. Because if you have an erratic market, I just trade the micros. I just increase the number of contracts I trade. That's about it. Like yesterday, I've been trading micros. I made $2,000 on just trading micros. So, like as usual, they break this by one tick or several ticks, right here, and they try to bring it up. That's what they're. That's how they operate. And so usually that's either the machine algos again trading that. When you see that happen like that, that's algos going off. This is programmed to break that structure and then come back up. That's a program. I guess we're filling the gap from yesterday's big gap. I mean, at the opening of the GLOBEX session, man, a big gap. They didn't fill it yesterday. They tried to, but I guess they're continuing it now. And let's look at that. Let's look at that in a 5 minute chart. What this is going on. So here, see, they're trying to get into this, delve into this big fair value gap. If you look at this fair value gap, it's actually pretty big. Let me just shrink this all down so you guys can see it. That's huge. Look at this. Where's the mid? There's the midline. That's probably most likely going to be the target down here. You see this? It's really close to there. Which is this target? This is a different one. It's not. Yeah. Okay. See, they're going to eventually try to get down here. Again, look at this big gap up there. See this? There's the gap right there, from there to there. So if they want to close that, they have to go all the way down at the bottom of this fair value gap, which takes a lot of momentum. And they're only the top part there. They're not even skimming all the way down the middle here, at least. So that's where we're at in terms of the fair value gap. I mean that gap up from yesterday's opening of the GLOBEX, big push. So I think yes, they're trying to close that gap now. Again, so we're hitting this fair value gap. I expect this to at least get trying to test it down to the middle of this fair value gap. This is the first time it's really testing this fair value gap. That's why it's not going down as fast. But here we have the low of the day right here, or is that the previous day? I think it's the previous day. So I try to test that. And you see we have a big strong momentum bar here on the 5 minute. See if we can scale in another 6, and hopefully it continues dropping. Yeah, my first target would be here, right? Second target would be down there. So let's see if I can do that. If it does fill in there, let's see if I can do that. Hey Lara, how'd you do trading yesterday? Oh, you only trade the what you call it, the London, right? You don't mess around with the US morning session at all. In fact, I guess people were losing their accounts on yesterday's New York session. I was able to make 4,000 trading micros on an evaluation yesterday, but not quite. I still have to pass it. Not quite the 9,000. Yeah, just London. Yeah. How'd you do in London yesterday? Oh yeah, you were profitable. Is your friend gonna join? Uh, are you using the 6416 setting, Lara, on the New York Open or New York session? No, okay. I still too fast. Okay, you'll get used to it. Just require a lot more screen time. So you're trading, Lara, you're trading the SIYL as taught by Futures Fanatic guy. See you can. Okay. Fee to what? That's the SYL. Lara, maybe you want to share that fee. Is that what you, Cortez? Are you referring to the Futures Fanatic guys' course? Maybe you can be an affiliate of Futures Fanatic guy, Lara. Yeah. I think the course, the initial one is free. But once you want to get more in depth with the nuances of how he trades it, there's a fee. And this fee is actually thousands of dollars. But I guess he's giving a break right now of 50%. But yeah, he has a free course, which basically I took. That's why I was able to get this. But you have access to his live trade room. But the way he trades it is just more what we call a regression rather than how I trade it. I trade the expansion as well as the regression. He only trades the regression. But since I was trading, it's basically what I taught my students before on the VWAP deviation levels. It's almost the same thing, except he takes more of the regression of the VWAP or the from going from -2 or +2 and coming into the VWAP. I teach where you see it's coming from and expanding out. That's when you know you have a trend. Usually, when he's coming back in from the -2 or +2 deviation and getting into the VWAP, that means you already exhausted the run or the trend, and it's reversing and doing a reversal back to the VWAP. That's his strategy, the regression strategy. In my case, I teach both the expansion and which is the trend, and also the regression when he goes back when the trend exhausts and tends to pull back into the VWAP. Like it is right now. We can have this, but the thing is, you can see we still good momentum to the downside. It's just trying to, the momentum is just getting weak. At least we hit our first profit target. What I like about the deviation of the VWAP deviation levels in the VWAP, it's basically a dynamic indicator, meaning you can plot those levels and it will plot the same levels on any type of chart. It can be a tick chart, it can be a range chart, it can be a minute chart, or a time-based chart, it can be a Renko chart. The levels will still remain the same, and that's what I like about that indicator because it plots consistently. If you see where the view app is located for example, this one on a Ninja Renko chart, and you look at it on a 5 minute chart, plot the same VWAP, it's the same value. So it's what we call dynamic. It adjusts according to the chart and adjusts according to the market volatility. Not like moving averages. Like I said, moving average is more periodic. So whatever you plot the moving averages to what type of chart you use it, it's going to be plotting differently. Fee. You mean the PA? No, it's 130 one-time fee, or you can pay $85 a month. That's the month. That's a fee for a funded account. If you pass the evaluation, then you have to pay for the funded account or the PA account, performance account. You have two options: either pay $85 monthly or $130 one-time fee. So let me show you that. So what you can see here is this one. Here it is. There it is. 90% off. The big ones, the 150, 250, and the 300K, they're all what 29.70, same price. Lifetime PA fee is 130. That's one. That's for the one-time fee, or $85 monthly. One day you can pass the evaluations, all the evaluations in one day, and get the PA. Resets are only $50, and again, this ends on Thursday, April 24th, which is tomorrow. Well, technically today, later tonight in Eastern, 11:59 p.m. Eastern, or here in the Philippines, it's going to be Friday at 11:59 a.m. Yeah, yeah. As long as she purchases the KTC and the 90%, I can set it up for her. Because if once she signs up on KTC, she gets the indicators. Thanks, Lara. You keep on doing that. I'll give her your referral fee of 20%. Is that okay? I'll give you a referral fee. See, this hasn't, at least it didn't fill my extension there, but most likely it's going to come back and fill it. Well, hopefully it does. If not, I'll just manually do it. Look at this. It didn't fill my thing. So what I'm going to do, I might just, we see the momentum increasing here. What I'm going to try to do here. Oops. Why did this go down like this? There we are. It didn't pick up. Hopefully it pulls back and gets my extension there. If it doesn't, I'm just going to manually, because it made me go down there. I'll just manually sell. Oh, it only did It did a partial. You see that? There's remaining three contracts left. Okay, let's see if it pulls back and gets the remaining three. Wow. So where's my target here on the three here? Futures Fanatic is pretty big. He's one of the well, he's one of the influencers for Apex as well. The Apex fee is $85. That's monthly. One time fee of 130. So I might just get it. Okay, let me just bring this down here so I can fill it. Oops. Why cannot? Okay, I guess it's gonna be leaving there. So what I'm gonna do is gonna bring it up here. It seems like it's not gonna get filled. So I'll do it up there.
Order
There's another
submitted.
six right there. Let's see if Punk comes up and gets it. There we go.
Order filled.
Okay. And I'll take this out. Let me just leave it there. See what happens here. I think the momentum is so strong that we're going to get past this first profit target. Let's see. Let me see if we can change this profit target. Oh, they're both target twos. Okay, so I can't. Apex fee is a lot cheaper than Buellnox. Buellnox is based on the size of your account. For example, I think you passed just what the 25K account. I think that's $143 one time fee. They have no monthly fee, but it is 143 on a 25K account. On a 50K account on Buellnox, it's 148. Congrats on you passing the your evaluation. So let me bring this down. My stop loss. Yeah, now they weakened the momentum, so I might just bring this down here first. Well, they might even get my second one here, my other scale in. Oh, not yet. Yes, like all prop firms, there's always a fee. Cortez, you already knew that. Who's it? So Kingdom Day Traders, is this Cortez or no? That's what I was asking. Kingdom Day Traders, is this Cortez or are you a different guy? Yeah, Apex is a fee, just like Buellnox and those other prop firms. They have a fee. But usually Apex is the least expensive. Because if you can pay 80, if you want to pay $85 a month, that's on you. But I would say 130 one time fee, that's okay. And they're just taking the slow and slow. That's fine. Yeah, maybe they'll pick up my other three remaining there. Futures fanatic is basically a guy who used to be a trader on the floor of the CME. So he's considered a professional trader. He's been passing a lot of his evaluations and getting funded, but at the same time, um, that's why he teaches what he teaches. But he charges a reasonable amount for that course. He does offer a free course, but it's the basic, and that's about it. He doesn't go into in depth about it, but uh, for beginners, yeah, they need more, but they have access to his free live stream room, free trade room, just like what I'm going on here. So you can ask him questions about setups, but then again, he might not get into it since you're not a full member. He might not answer the full question. Will this pick up my third, the another scanning of three contracts? Well, well, it depends on layer. It depends on where you close it. I mean, how much of a profit are you getting? I mean, if that's really small, you really what you're doing is really microscoping. You have to trust the system. Any strategy that you learn, you have to trust the system, or else why trade it? You know. Here we go. See that now they have a lot of here. You see a lot of here. You heard that? So now here they actually hit the target here. Well, then now hopefully they continue coming down. If they don't, they might pull back. But right now we have strong momentum to the downside. I don't see any indicators right now unless they bring it up somehow. So they didn't really pick this up. So I'll close this out.
Order cancelled.
$150. Okay. Oh, you're trading ES, not the micro. Okay, that's good enough. That's good, Larry. 150 to 200 on the ES is good. I thought you were trading micros. That's why. So yeah, hitting a take profit of 150 to 200 on ES is actually pretty good. Filipino. Wait, I know Cortez. Are you here? You sent me that message. Yeah, I know. I know. What's his name? Um, what's his name? The guy you're talking about. His name is Iron. That's it. He's from Pampanga, and he trade. He's a Apex affiliate as well, and he's been consistently withdrawing small amounts. But he said he's building up his account to make that one big withdrawal. But he's been consistently withdrawing around 500. But it's more than just one account. He's copy trading. He already has 20. He already has 20 PAs, but he copy trades in batches, like batches of three accounts. That's what he does. But he's been consistently withdrawing. And yeah, he's from Pampanga, but he does a live stream. He does his ICT. The only thing I do ICT is really the fair value gap, and that's it. Other than that, I use the market structure and price action, the basic price action and market structure. That's all. Okay, so cool. I won't be penalized for May. Yeah, you won't be penalized just as long as you're making that 150 to 200. That's fine. So I've made 600 today in the sim. So I've hit my deal. Oh, good job. Good job. Trading ES, right, Lara? Or are you trading NQ during the London session? You must be trading ES. So now here, for people who are copying my trades, you could easily gotten out of you could have took your profit here when it hit the first target, because here we have a level here which is really yesterday I believe really low. It may bounce off here and come back up. That's the danger of that thing. So yeah, you may take this right. In fact, I might just do that right here because we still have momentum to the downside. To tell you the truth. Yeah, good job there. Yeah, ES moves a lot. Should I say more stable than NQ? But it moves a lot slower though. But at least more stable. Here we go. Here we got some. I want to get at least 1,000 here, right? So let me bring it down there. Yeah. Okay, Cortez. Congrats on your passing your eval. I want to see you in the payout line. Get to phase two of your journey. You're hitting that phase one consistently on passing the eval. Now phase two is what? Getting a payout. So here we can hit this 1,000 profit. That'll be good. Okay, there's the 1,000. If we can get 1,000, I want to get there and get it back. So let's see if we can hit those 1,000 right there. See if we can get it down there. Yeah, I'm telling you that their fees is a lot. I still have around three I have to pay over there, 148. I said, okay, I'll take my time with that. Good job, Lara. See you. Good job. See, you're getting consistent now. So hopefully you have enough. I think you can do your eval if you want. Just the way you're trading your sim, trade your eval. Just don't let it get in your head because a lot of people they start trading it differently. Good job. Good job, Lara. Maybe you're ready to take that eval and trade it the way you're doing your sim. I'm trying to get this one. one. It's probably give one more push. You can see here in the MACD still red, so that's fine. That's how NQ moves. They try to go up and they try to test it down again, like they're doing right now. Come on, one more push here. You can get 10,100. There we go. 10,100. Let me see. We get filled. There we go.
Target filled.
I am done. Oh, this is still running. Okay. So let me just close this out. If it continues to run, because I don't have a stop loss on this one. So let's see if I can close this out. If it continues coming down to hit this target here, I'll let it run. Enjoy your trip, Lara. Stay safe. God bless. Stay safe. Okay, so this is going up. I'm gonna just take this out. Let me see. This is three contracts. Let me see. I think it has still has some room to move down. I'm looking at the MACD here. I want to get down to here. I may be a little short of two. I may be a little short here. So let's see. That's why I wanted to bring this down because that computed that 1,000 included this three contracts, which I thought. I guess it's a separate. So let's see. We get down there. Gets down there. I'm gonna close it out. We get to 200, then I'll close it out. There it is. 200. Keep on coming down. Uh, I should just close it at 200. I think I was gonna go further down.
Order filled.
Okay, there it is. 1,200 for the day on this account. Again, that's on my PA. Look, it's further going down. Maybe we'll try to get down here. So I'll be. Hmm, is this teasing me to get in? No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, guys, that's it. 1,200 for this session, London session, and that's on my 150K account. So I'm building this account up. This is my 18th day. I've already requested another payout of $2,750. My second payout. So I'll do this. So this is basically my, like I said, my 18th. Wait, let me check. Is it my 18th day? Yep, my 18th day. So I have another, what, 5 more days? Yeah. No, 6 days. Another 6 days before I can do another payout request. Right now, my request is being reviewed. I don't know why. It's going to take around 3 business days to do that, or 3 trading days, whatever. I don't know why it's so long, but as long as they pay me, I'm happy. Okay, see you guys later tonight for my New York morning session, which is 10:30 a.m. Eastern and 10:30 p.m. here in the Philippines. Lara, I don't know if you're still here, but enjoy your trip. See you in 2 weeks, and you guys. Hopefully, I see you guys tonight. Other than that, any questions before I leave? Going once, going twice, going 3 times, and no more. Okay. See you guys. Stay safe. Stay green. God bless. Bye bye.